Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, and the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now, today, ladies and gentlemen, we've got updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. That is an absolute given on my channel. Also, Coinbase in a legal battle with the SEC yet again, denying crypto rulemaking. Gary Gensler needs to freaking go. We have Bitcoin approvals potentially coming in January next year, which is only, 3 weeks away? How good is that? We've got Bitcoin eyeing off 80,000 US dollars as well. Ripple going after $7.5 trillion per day foreign exchange trade, which is very, very bullish. That is with the Bank of International Settlements as well. Ripple did just put out a CBDC white paper, which I don't like CBDCs, but it's the way of the future. Going to be talking about Stuart Algorand, Ripple's chief legal officer, giving a price prediction and future of crypto next year. Cardano updates as well. Going to be speaking about Algorand. Going to be looking at where the money's going. Looking at my 3 commas trading bots on OKX and making gains today, guys, which is really, really nice. Currently sitting at 1.45%. There you go. Anyway, we're going to get into the video. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification because as you can see right here, absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting pretty wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, all right? Don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my #1 golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So be careful out there. All right. Formalities are out of the way. Top altcoins in the portfolio in the community tab. We have ICP, Internet Computer, Pitbull, Pit. Guys, this was just a bit of fun with a friend of mine. Not really interested. I did buy some of that. That's about it. Electronium, we have XDC doing nice things as well. And AMP also up in the portfolio, which is really good as well. Let's have a look at the total crypto market cap today. And the layout has changed on CoinMarketCap, which is nice. 1.60 trillion. Really nice to see this going back up in the green. The Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 73 at the moment as well. Volume at the moment is $60.65 billion, so it is quite low. When it starts getting up to the 100, 150 plus, yeah, things are going to get pretty wild. 51% Bitcoin dominance, 16% Ethereum. Would love to see that get flipped by XRP. And moving on, let's have a quick look at this as well. The market overview is quite good. And what else have we got here, ladies and gentlemen? We've got the perpetuals at $148 billion and futures at $2.03 billion. And Bitcoin options volatility, 55, and Ethereum options volatility is at 57. Anyway, very, very nice to see that. It's nice to see the new update right there. Anyway, again, going to my watch list, this gets posted up in the Patreon every single day. So go join up to that. ICP, Pitbull, Electronium, XDC, AMP, NEO is a layer 1 blockchain based out in, I believe it's China. It's like a Chinese-based Ethereum. And of course, we have Kin, Solargenic, and Phantom. Very, very nice. Now, let's go to crypto bubbles. And yes, I have the Wall Street Bull University linked below. This is where I put up all my buys, sells, trades, indicators, day trading bots. My grid bots are up in there. I've got full videos on how to set up the 3 commas trading bots, which is awesome. Full instructional stuff right here. And again, I love speaking with everybody in the community in the chat room, which is really, really cool. And you can direct message me as well. I will get back to everybody in those DMs, by the way. Also, my dividend investing, I provide updates every single week, what I'm dollar cost averaging into, because that's providing long-term cash flow for the future, which is bullish. 1,523 posts. That is a lot of information. So go join up to the Wall Street Bull University below. Having a look at 3 commas today, it has been a bit volatile because of Gary Gensler's announcement today against Coinbase being an absolute clown. The bots are down, but I'm not worried about that at all. I have got a few multi-pair bots also running at the moment. We have the multi-perpetual futures bot right here on 15x, and of course the long perpetual futures on 15x also. Really, really cool app, guys. You can download this now. You can basically run everything from this app and as well as the desktop. Now, again, there is a discount that is happening on all memberships now with 3commas, pretty much the same as Black Friday. Everything is linked below. Join up to 3commas. It's bullish. I've been using it now for 2.5 years. Let's go to OKX. This is an official partner of the channel as well. There was a massive dip today, huge, but it has recovered. Currently up $469 today. That's 1.37%. On the week, it has been a bit volatile. As you can see, market is extremely volatile. This is what happens when you trade cryptos bulls. On the month, I'm still down 20%, but if we go to the 6 months, I'm still up 76%. That is 16,000. That was down about 60% yesterday. So we are slowly creeping back up. Massive things have happened in between this time frame in the last 6 months. I mean, there's been lawsuits all over the place, Binance getting sued, market fear, this and that. We also have had that massive flash crash that occurred probably, a week ago now. So that obviously wiped out my long positions. This is what happens when you trade. 3commas, very, very bullish, guys. I've got 115 positions open up at the moment. You would not be able to do this day trading, that is for sure. Which takes the pressure off, to be honest with you. Let's go to the positions. You can see I've got a couple of longs that are in profit, which is nice, and some short positions. The longs are actually working quite nicely because Bitcoin's trading upwards at the moment. This morning it was down. Let's go to the position history so you can see this. It's taking 1.5% profits on both of the long and short multi-bots. I've only got the two running at the moment. Normally when the market is absolutely pumping, I'll have single pairs going open a new trade ASAP. So you've got to be cautious with that because the market is extremely volatile, hence the reason why I've only got the multi-bot set up. Anyway, everything is in the Patreon. Make sure you go join up to that. These are the long positions today. That is the 16th of December, by the way. Not far till Christmas. How good is that? So you can see there was one short position taking profit here. Really, really nice. I did get liquidated out of AI Doge. It does happen. You do get liquidated out of some positions, but it does make it up. So there were some big liquidations today. But I'd say today, about an 85 to 90% win rate, which is really, really good as well. So not complaining about that. Slowly building up the portfolio. Up again, just as we speak, $536 today. So really, really nice to see that. Anyway, let's go to crypto bubbles, bulls. Everything's in the Patreon. Join up. We're in the green back on the hour. Very, very nice. So those long bots are working really nice as well. On the day, though, we are still in the red. Let's just go to the hour. We have ICP up 3%, which is good. On the day, it's up 24. On the week, 46%. I'm still bullish on ICP. This, in the peak of the bull market, was 140 plus Australian dollars. Probably even higher than that at the time. I can't remember, but it was insane. Bonk, I'm seeing this freaking thing all over my newsfeed. Please avoid meme coins. I mean, look, you can do what you want. If you got in very early to this, you would have made gains, probably taken profit. I'm not really interested in meme coins, to be honest with you. I have enough in my portfolio, like example, Doge. We have Shiba Inu and PIT, which was just a gamble. Only a couple of $100 in that anyway, but Shiba Inu and Doge, they're the only ones I'm leaving in the portfolio. I'm not interested in Bonk. Pepe was one that I was trading as well with the 3commas bots. Have been doing quite nicely on that as well. But you can see the what do you call it? The trend has faded off significantly from that. Anyway, moving on. Let's have a look at some gainers. VeChain in the hour, it's up 0.8%. He's still trading at 2 cents. I did dollar cost average into that. We have my favorites, of course, XRP. Bullish as anything, up 0.3%. Still up 64 on the year. Great dollar cost averaging opportunity. Literally the only coin in the entire crypto market that is not a security. Think about that. It's not a security by law. Very, very nice to see that. Now, Lunar Classic, I do hold this. I bought it when the UST collapsed. Have stacked up big time with this one. My bags are packed with this. We'll see where it goes. And I did dollar cost average into Solana today. I did. $74 at the moment USD. This has been doing exceptionally well. 429%. Very, very nice. Now, I bought Solana when obviously all of that shit went down with FTX and I scooped up some Solana, and I'm glad I did because I'm still up in my investment. I also bought some Matic, I bought XDC, I bought Hedera, Casper, I bought Optimism, Reef, few altcoins. Anyway, that is all on the Patreon. Go join up. Now we have Coinbase today, heads back to court after the SEC denies crypto rulemaking request. What is wrong with Gary Gensler? Honestly, man, what is wrong with this guy? He needs to be removed from office. I can't believe he's going to be around until 2026. Madness. Anyway, crypto exchange Coinbase plans to return to court today to try to force the SEC to create rules that would allow it to carry out on its business. And earlier in the day, the regulator denied the request filed 18 months ago and followed that with a suit against the company for engaging in unauthorized securities activities. After 18 months of silence right now, we went onto the court to get the response the law requires. Paul Grewal from the Coinbase chief legal officer said on X, and we appreciate, with appreciation from the Third Circuit later today, we'll seek to help by challenging the SEC's abdication right here of its duty. And Coinbase initially won backing in May from the Court of Appeals from the Third Circuit, which ordered the SEC to rule on the exchange's position. The agency objected, but eventually obeyed the court order and made a ruling today after suing Coinbase in June. Company's shares fell 4% in the afternoon, trading around $147, but still more than twice the price which they began this year, reflecting the improving fortunes of the crypto market. And it's unbelievable that Kathy Woods from ARK Invest has been offloading a lot of millions of dollars of Coinbase shares. Did she know something? I wonder. In announcing the denial earlier in the day, the SEC Chair Gensler issued a statement and reiterated the agency's existing positions on creating specific rules for crypto trading. He cited three rationales for denying Coinbase's petition. One, existing law applies to crypto. That's completely wrong. The SEC already making some rules relevant to the industry. Bullshit. And the agency should change of deciding how to go about its business. Anyway, one concession he made was that not every crypto asset is necessarily offered and sold as a security, which confirms that the July ruling in a case the SEC brought against Ripple Labs over XRP token, the SEC has also stopped short of identifying Bitcoin as a security. Although Gensler indicating in February interview in a New York magazine that he considered virtually all transaction in the other crypto tokens that didn't involve the purchase of goods, services to be security deals. Mate, he needs to go. And again, we potentially have all of these Bitcoin ETF approvals coming in January. And we have a unique position for Ethereum also because that is also getting an Ethereum ETF as well. We have Seifert, I think it's James Seifert and Buchanan's prediction aligns with the final deadline for ARK and 21 shares application initially filed in April and preceding other major players like BlackRock in June, another competitive field of 12 firms. Seifert speculates that the SEC has been strategically delaying decisions, possibly to align multiple approvals simultaneously. Multiple. And this approach would prevent any single firm from gaining an unfair advantage. Interesting, and Seifert warns that if the SEC were to deny these applications, it would represent a significant shift in the approach akin to going nuclear. Could you imagine if all of these 13 or 12 firms get an approval for an ETF at once, what is going to happen to crypto? Massive. We'll see what Gary Gensler decides to do. We got an article here about Bitcoin potentially going to 80,000 USD. I think it's going to skyrocket way past that if the SEC gets off its backside and hurries up. We have Ripple and the Bank of International Settlements aim to transform $7.5 trillion foreign exchange market, which is wild if you've traded. I have done it before. It's nuts. It's really worse than crypto, to be honest. And we have an interesting one here, but Ripple has joined forces with the Bank of International Settlements on a groundbreaking initiative to reshape the global foreign exchange market. Project MIOTA has sought to revolutionize the foreign exchange trading using innovative tokenized financial system. Successful testing of the WCBDCs has demonstrated the potential for cross-border FX transactions. And Ripple is leading financial technology company set to significantly dive into the $7.5 trillion global foreign exchange market, aligning with the Bank of International Settlements, that is Project MIOTA. Sounds like marinara, like the pasta. Anyway, we go to the Bank of International Settlements website. This is where it gets insane. Look at the sheer volume of trading in the OTC foreign exchange reached $7.5 trillion per day in April 2022. $7.5 trillion a day. Could you imagine if Ripple and was only, able to grab a portion of that? It would be absolutely insane. Even a few percentage right there, maybe 1 or 2% of that 7.5 trillion per day. It would be incredible. Now, going over, the turnover in the foreign exchange swaps accounted for 51% of the global turnover, up 49% in 2019. The share of the spot trades fell by 28% from 30% in 2019 as well. And that outright forwards remained unchanged at 15%. This is crazy. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I mean, all we would need to do is take a small percentage of that foreign exchange and it would be absolutely wild. Ripple has released a CBDC paper as well. The document addresses key challenges hindering the central bank digital currencies adoption, including regulatory issues, consumer education, interoperability, digital identity verification, offline transaction access, and privacy concerns. And yes, that is a 23-page document. I'll locate that and put it up in the Patreon at some stage today. We have Stuart Alderodi as well, giving some insights in relation to the future of crypto. And this is what he basically said. While Ripple Labs said it asked the leaders for their take on 3 of the first predictions came from the firm's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderodi. As a legal expert, it was not surprising to see Alderodi's whole take hinged on the outlook on policy and US crypto regulation in the coming year. Alderodi stated that projecting that the misguided lawsuit launched by the SEC will finally be laid to rest next year. And this year was a landmark one for Ripple Labs, as the most concerning aspect of the lawsuit against the regulator was settled this year. Beginning in July, Torres again declared XRP is not a security. I'm not going to be getting into that. And besides these projections that he's providing, that this whole case is going to be over as well. The Ripple Labs General Counsel also predicted the US judges will be the last line of defense against the SEC's overreach, just like it's lost its case against Grayscale Investments about their ETF. And Alderodi predicted that the regulator will continue to lose major issues in the courts. And at the extreme, he projected that some of the cases would spill over to the Supreme Court. Lastly, Ripple Labs executive predicted that Congress intervention will be more pronounced next year. So Congress is going to be making its face very well known in this space. He said the lawmakers will agree in principle on crypto regulations, but will disagree on the best course of action. Very, very interesting to see that as well. Cardano ecosystem gains a whopping $438 million amid the 880% ecosystem growth surge. And I'm still holding my Cardano anyway, in a staggering display of strength. Cardano, Charles Hoskinson blockchain witnessed an unprecedented surge, capturing its total value locked to an impressive $438 million according to the data on DeFi Llama. This meteoric rise, astonishing 880% growth since its dawn of 2023, when Cardano's TVL was a modest $50 million. And however, the real speculative lies in the sheer quantity of ADA locked in the Cardano ecosystem, soaring to 198 million to an astounding 681 million tokens, reflecting the net surge of 243% since January. Let's see what happens with the Cardano. I'm still bullish on it as well. KuCoin is bullish on Algorand, Algo. There is a new project that is being released in relation to blockchain education right here, and that is Everlodge, aiming to become the first property co-ownership platform on the blockchain, which is really nice as well. And this is education at its finest. And let's have a look right here. Let me scroll down to this news article. Sorry, guys. And again, Algorand is a self-sustaining blockchain, which we know, based platform, supports decentralized apps or dApps. It is secure, scalable, efficient, making the top picking among developers and projects. In the latest Algorand news, the United Nations Development Program will partner with the Algorand Foundation as well to launch Blockchain Academy next year. And obviously that is definitely one for the portfolio. Let's have a look at CryptoMeter.io, ladies and gentlemen, currently sitting at 500 at the moment on my trading bots. Let's have a look at the buy flow going into Bitcoin. We have Ethereum, we have Aave, Doge, we have Injective, XRP, bullish, optimism. What else have we got here, guys? Let's have a look. We have Solana there as well. Very, very nice. Now, I do have top altcoins. We are moving towards altcoin season on this, the altcoin season index. Top performers, a Helium token as well. HMT, AVAX, we have Injective, Solana. What else we got here? ICP, Cardano, Chainlink as well. What else we've got? We've got Hedera there as well. Matic, Optimism up, and Bitcoin is also there, which is nice as well. That is blockchaincenter.net. Let's have a quick look at X, and I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot miss that. If you're following another Wall Street Bull account, it is fake. That is my massive Bitcoin scullery. Go grab yourself now. Right now on my website, sorry, it's 40% off. BF40 is the code.
I think it's between
have a listen to Gary Gensler, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a chair of a commission. I'm not to prejudge anything, so that's going through the process right now. And as you might know, we had in the past denied a number of these applications, but the courts here in the District of Columbia weighed in on that. And so we're taking a new look at this based upon those court rulings.
Market's excited.
My entire news feed is filled with Gary Gensler. I don't like it. But anyway, Eric Buchanan's nice to find here. Gensler's staff met with BlackRock yesterday again to talk about IBTC. That is the ticker symbol, but it wasn't normal crew. More public policy folks, including BlackRock's public policy director, Ben Techmeyer right here, who, by the way, used to be a senior counsel at the SEC division of investment management. Interesting right there. We've got asset manager First Trust files the first Bitcoin buffer ETF in history, designed to offer protection for ET or exchange traded product trading in the United States, and up to the first 30% loss of the underlying exchange traded product losses at the end of each target outcome period. Interesting. Now again, we have Alan Tarrant and Paul Grewal putting out this thread right here. Promise made, promise kept. We are now on file with the Third Circuit to challenge the SEC's arbitrary and capricious denial of our petition for the crypto rulemaking. We again appreciate the court's consideration. Interesting right there. And Jim Cramer predicting there will be no recession. I don't know about that one right there. And we have a prediction from Ripple coming out as well, the 2024 predictions. In 2024, the last bit of the SEC's misguided lawsuit against Ripple will finally come to an end, but the SEC's campaign of regulation by enforcement will continue against other industry leaders. Of course, and judges will continue to be the last line of defense against the SEC's overreach, and the SEC will continue to lose major issues in the courts. Congress will agree in principle on crypto regulation. Sorry guys, I've got an itchy nose. But will disagree on the best course of action, leaving the US crypto firms stuck while the rest of the world makes significant positive strides. There you go. That is thanks to Gary Gensler and his announcement. And of course, why does he put out tweets? It's annoying. I'm not going to even read it. The Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 70 right now. And we have crypto led at $1.5 trillion Franklin Templeton. Bitcoin is going to become something that is every treasury needs to hold. We have the CEO of Valkyrie, CIO, I should say. We have Steve McClurg right here on this spot Bitcoin ETF. Have a listen to this.
It does. What that signals to me is that they're getting demand. You know, I don't think BlackRock is going to do something because they're uncertain about the demand that they're getting. And of course, BlackRock and firms like that are very large. Not only are they catering to a retail or a financial advisor audience, they're catering to pension funds and insurance companies. So when you're getting demand on that side of the institutional market, it's really what prompts you to start launching products. So we believe that insurance companies, or we know for a fact, insurance companies and pension funds are looking at Bitcoin as an investment.
There you go. You heard it from him. Can't ignore that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, quickly go back. These are my altcoins that I'm very, very bullish on. Dollar cost average into these today. I'm not going to go through all of them. Yes, Solana is in there, and XRP. I bought those today, as well as Cardano. Anyway, I'm out of here, Bulls. Thank you very much. Make sure you join the Patreon. He's linked below, the Wall Street Bull University. I will speak to everyone tomorrow, hopefully. And if it's night, have a good evening, good afternoon and morning, and have an espresso if it's morning, Bulls. I'll speak to everyone then. Peace out. Bye.